the Panhandle from Pensacola, Florida, and we are back with another episode of the Smoke Screen, like we do about this time every Friday. Next to me, we got Carl. Next to her, we got Tip the bartender. Don't forget to tip the bartender. Income in. I know you got it. Below me, I got Rose, and next to her, I got B. How are we doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Doing good. On the Smoke Screen, what is the strain of the day?
B, what's the strain of the day?
B, what's the strain?
Okay. I'm doing the strain of the day. I apologize. I was unaware. So we got a red velvet cheesecake, good people. It is an indica leaning strain, and it's coming in at 23%, mind you. So yeah, it smoked real good. Red velvet cheesecake. Mm.
That sounds good.
Too. Mm-hmm.
And then at the bar, what do we have at the bar?
Hold on. Put the picture up. Cause this what I got.
Put it up there.
It's so good, y'all. This is courtesy of our lovely Gulf Coast baller over there. But primarily from this, you see this at the bottom, it says Pan. She did this. It's good.
It is a white sand blue water. This is gonna be the new drink of the summer.
That's it.
Come on.
Yes. That's it.
Come on.
The white
You
sand
see all the
blue
flavors
water.
on there. You see them on there. They delicious together. This like my third or fourth, so get you some, because I done got them.
Is that a sugar rim or a salt rim?
It's sugar, baby. That's all I like to do is a little sugar on the rim of that thing.
Like the white sand peaches.
She done had 3 or 4 on her. She had 4.
Yes, baby. Put a little sugar on my thing.
It ain't even Valentine's Day yet, or is it? I don't know.
Happy Day, y'all.
It's coming.
Well, you people. Let me talk about you people. I think this what we call a collective pick. Sometimes movies come out and we already know we gotta watch them for the culture. You see what's going on, man. Jonah Hill, Lauren London, Eddie Murphy, Nia Long. Who else? It's all kind of stuff going on.
Julia Louis Dreyfus.
Oh, what is it?
Julia Louis Dreyfus.
That's it.
David Duchovny.
I never know her name.
David Duchovny. X-Files.
David Duchovny.
Yes.
Great too.
Yeah, he's still looking good.
Yeah.
Eddie
Murphy looked good,
but I like David Duchovny.
Eddie Murphy looked good.
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
Let's do
Nia
it.
Long looked good. Laura London.
Yes, she did.
Good. Everybody looked good.
Nia Long. What did we like about this movie?
Man, I like the way Kenya Barris writes.
Okay.
And makes shows and kind of brings in.
He catching flack right now.
Yeah, I know. Some people don't like him. But I do.
I don't even think they don't like him. They just saying all he write about is interracial relationships. I don't know why that's a problem.
You write about what you know.
You write what you know.
That's what he know.
Yeah.
You write what you know.
That's how I feel about it.
Y'all heard that, people? Write what you know.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Ken.
That's why sometimes
international.
white people shouldn't just be writing our story. You can't tell our story. You can't put the right inflections on the words and stuff. You can't write for us. You know, it's not the same. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
No.
Sorry, go ahead.
I can't even say that he only writes about interracial couples because to me, Blackish was a show about black love. Now, Rainbow was half and half, but still, she identified herself as a black woman. So I don't see him as only speaking about interracial relationships. I think he speaks about the black experience.
Intergalactic was a story about black love. So
exactly.
You know.
Yeah, so I think if that's what they said, they need to revisit his work. That's all.
Oh, okay.
They're not paying attention.
That's all.
Nah.
Mhm.
Yes. I mean, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. But I'm also a big fan of the actors that's in the movie. I'm a big fan of Jonah Hill and Nia Long and Eddie Murphy. A lot of big names are in this movie. So I'm kind of torn. Did I like the movie or do I enjoy the actors? That's where I'm kind
Yeah.
of torn on. So
Yeah.
I enjoyed it though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
think.
I
Go ahead.
I'm good.
I
Sorry.
I like this. I like this movie. I like that. Um, it looked like it was gonna be another Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. It looked
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah,
it was
that's what I
that
Mm.
got
kind of
from it.
movie,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
then it actually had deeper roots to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um, I like that they highlighted a lot of social issues that are ongoing to this day. Like we're still going through a lot of the Karen situations. We're still going through a lot of the Black Power, type of parental figures. And these are people who feel very strongly about how they feel, but they need to be enlightened in some kind of way. And it takes just another perspective to come along and say, hey, you're not wrong in how you feel, but look at it this way, see it from this
Consider this.
perspective. Look,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and I appreciated that aspect of this movie. How you feel isn't wrong, but how you're going about your delivery might be. So
Yeah.
I
Man, this
appreciated that.
this movie was funny from beginning to end to me.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And I also think just I can't breeze by this. This again should just between coming to America and my name is Dolomite and this it like Eddie
Yeah.
Murphy's talent, nothing should be questioned. Like
For
it
sure.
already wasn't, but he's just completely cement, man. Like Eddie
Mhm.
Hmm.
Murphy is just really that. He's
I
just really
loved
that,
Eddie
man.
He
Murphy in
that
this
That
dude.
movie.
Like,
Yeah.
guy.
He that dude.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
like
Like
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy
He
he's
has
is
just
proven
he's
he's
just
himself
looks
really
time and time
fantastic,
again
but he
as an
did a
actor.
great job in this movie.
Yeah,
As
for
an
he
sure.
did a
actor, he has
great
proven
job.
himself over and over. And
I
what we do in our personal lives, unfortunately, will kind of cloud what we do in our professional lives. Um, it's an unfortunate reality, but Eddie Murphy is a good actor. Like he will
Yeah.
typecast himself, sure, but outside of that, he is a good actor, and he is
Yes.
a diverse,
Maybe he don't do it to
a
himself.
Yeah,
diversified
he,
actor.
Mhm.
So I appreciate
Dolomite
him.
did it for me, man. Like not like I needed to see that, but like that showed me current time that Eddie still is Eddie
Still
and
got it.
still is yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because he
And
that
don't
Yeah.
that
forget
wasn't he was
Dreamgirls.
playing somebody. That wasn't just like a character. He was playing a real person, and the
Yeah.
way he
Perfect.
was able to embody that, like that did it for me, man. But yeah, he showed up and showed out. Neil Long did too. Is it anything we didn't like about it?
Ooh, let me see. What
Um,
didn't I like about this movie? I didn't like Jonah Hill's hair. Like I knew he was
oh,
supposed to be. I knew
wait.
he was supposed to be the epitome of white people that
Well,
black people and activist black
Jonah looked
people don't
70,
like.
man. He looked like
But I
I
did
Rick
not like his hair
Flair.
at all in this movie. It was
I
it
actually
was
liked
it
his
was
beard. I thought it could have
disrespectful.
needed a good shaping, but I liked that they left him full face. I think
yeah, his face was
that added to his attractiveness and the plausibility that he could be dating her. I felt like that added to him. I felt
Hmm.
like it was
yeah.
necessary.
Listen, their
Okay.
chemistry was terrible. Like they
That's a,
did not
that's a,
have love or chemistry in this movie.
No.
that's the word on
I
the street.
hated that part about it. Like they
Yeah.
touched weird. It was awkward.
Yeah.
The intimate scenes were not intimate at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I
So
feel
that
like
part
buddies.
is totally lacking in chemistry
yeah,
between them.
Yeah.
that's on the actors. Like the directors can only do what they can do. It's up to the actors to develop that chemistry between them.
Yeah.
And
I ain't mad at
it
them. I'm
did
just
play
telling you what I
awkward.
ain't
It
like.
did play like they were actors trying to be in love with one another.
I,
Yeah.
And
I think it's too many layers to that dynamic to even dissect. Meaning, like, okay, have no chemistry. They have no chemistry, or they supposed to not have no chemistry. We don't know. All right, boom. Then we all know Lauren London is coming out of a traumatic situation. Okay, Jonah
Yes.
Hill knows like how they dealing with that. He probably got too much respect for like all that play is like it's just too much to even peel
Yes.
back on what was going
Pastor
on
Wise, like
with
never.
them.
yes, 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 I hear what
But it
you're
still
saying,
played
but
on the
the
screen, is
comma,
what I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying
Yeah.
is if she's just
Okay,
coming out of a traumatic situation and their chemistry is not good, maybe she's not the right one for this role. Like
The end. I
sometimes
mean,
we have to
I'm
just
not
kind
gonna
of
say that.
make
I
that
thought it was
hard, tough
cute. You know,
decision.
I liked the movie.
I like the movie and I
I
like
think they
these
did
Yeah.
good.
people in this movie, but if your chemistry is fucked up between the two essential characters in this movie, maybe make another casting decision.
now
Like,
and
Right.
I'll say
I
that
can't
I've never
excuse that bad
seen.
chemistry.
Yeah, I've never seen this happen. Like meaning everybody is talking about their chemistry was. I've never seen that happen in a movie before. Like people can not like a character, not like the movie, but I ain't never seen somebody people actually say like, "Yo,
The
they
chemistry.
didn't go together. The chemistry
They didn't go together.
wasn't right."
No, they didn't.
That ain't even something
They
a knowledge
definitely didn't go
fan
together.
can usually identify with actors. But that's like what
mhm,
everybody is saying. They chemistry
mhm.
wasn't there. They talking about they didn't kiss one time or it was in CGI and
They
saying
Facts.
kissed.
all
Yeah, I
They
kind
was
of
kissed.
stuff.
thinking, like, did I ever see them kiss?
I think
Yeah.
they
Even
kissed
at the
at least
wedding.
one time,
I think
Like
that I wanted them to
but it
be
was
in love more
uncomfortable.
than they were in love. I wanted to see
Yeah.
them be in love. I wanted them to touch. I wanted them to hug. I wanted to
Hmm.
see them be in love with each other, and I
Right.
never saw that. And then
Yes.
they got
It
Also,
looked
married,
they
and I
just
was
look
why?
like
And
two
then
confused.
they
great
got married.
friends. They
I
just
have a
look like really
question.
good friends.
Why the friend from the jump, she ain't want them to be together. The
Mo,
podcast person, the best friend of
Mo,
Jonah
Oh
Hill.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
yeah.
mm-hmm.
He
yeah.
didn't
Oh
want
yeah.
her with him or her from the jump. She was like, "Why you doing this?
I
Yeah,
think
because
Y'all
she
are
felt
not
as
once
though
even
they
she
didn't
know
did,
me."
match.
yeah,
Yeah.
she kind of knew what it was gonna be from jump. Like
Yeah.
one, you got this type of black chick. You ain't just got no, you know, black chick that's typically into white guys. You got a sister that what she say
You got a
smells
name.
like cocoa butter and expectation. That
Mhm.
shit, I was like, go to hell, but kind of,
But for
you
real.
know,
But for real.
Mhm.
like, but we as black women, there's a certain degree where we just don't play that shit. Like, and
Hmm.
white men, I've never seriously dated a white man, but I had interactions with white men, in which it's just a different vibe altogether. So as you're interacting with as a black woman with a white man, it's kind of, there are certain allowances that you make for this white man. So that didn't play for me into this movie. Like she was real accepting of a lot of stuff with him,
Mhm.
and he was of course accepting of a lot of stuff with her, but I was like, they're not having the really difficult conversations that I feel like a black woman and a white man would have to have in a real relationship where they're trying to
Mhm.
actually make a relationship work. They were just like touching on things, and then it was, oh, I don't want to argue, and
Mhm.
da 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 da.
It was real
They was
Okay,
soft.
teetering the
but
line. They
this
didn't want to go
needs
too
to be
deep.
discussed. Like,
Yes.
Yeah,
I
That's what I
mean,
said.
I
Like
think
I'm
they
they
was
was
like
saying,
trying to keep it from being too
yeah, they
much
trying
and
to
still
keep it
keep it
light.
funny. Keep the humorous,
yeah,
is what
yeah,
was
Cause
Mhm.
what
it
was
definitely
funny.
was funny to me. I've
yeah.
seen
It
people
was
say
Yeah.
they
funny.
don't
I,
like it.
I
That's cool. I laugh from start to
it
end.
was it was funny.
Yes,
Yeah.
But
Yes.
I
I'm
did
sorry.
also didn't understand why Jonah Hill's character had to keep lying to
Yeah, he did
oh
a
boy,
lot of
to Eddie
lying.
Murphy's
Yes, he
character. I
did.
didn't understand why you gotta keep don't keep faking the funk because the more you
Right.
lie, the more I can't trust you with my daughter. So just tell me the
Yeah.
Exactly.
truth. Be who you really are.
Exactly.
Don't be this
Mm-hmm.
this facade of who you think I want you to be. Be who you really are. That's who I'm trying to get to
Right.
know.
Yeah.
But
Right.
Mm-hmm.
you know,
And then that wasn't addressed, like that
I
wasn't
think it.
resolved at any point. It was just accept me as this liar. Like
right?
what?
Why you keep lying?
I think they both was
No.
kind of being
You
hard
like
on each
coke.
other.
You like to snort
You
Um,
coke,
like
and that's
cocaine,
yeah,
okay
accept
you
if
me
like
you
as a
like
coke,
to
guy
do
who
that.
does
but also like
cocaine.
you said,
Yeah.
he shouldn't have came. Why were you there?
Yeah,
Yeah. He
Why
didn't
he
need to
He
be
should
should
there.
not
not
It
have
have
was his
came?
came.
bachelor party when
He
you can
shouldn't have
show
been there.
out
Like, what the fuck is
your
he there for?
last hurrah.
My mama was at
He
my
didn't need
bachelorette
his
party.
father-in-law there.
That
but
was
your
that
mama
was
didn't stop no show. Your
no.
mama
The
then was like, "Don't
bachelorette
you get
party
off
was
this
No,
during
table
his
real
she
quick,
bachelor
didn't.
party.
Tiffany.
Leave that
You
man
should be on
alone.
this
Yeah.
table at this bachelorette party.
Hell,
Won't you get out?"
if
She
his
didn't.
daddy was
She
there,
just let me
then
get
yeah,
up
that
there.
would make more sense. But his daddy wasn't there. What the fuck?
Ah,
Right.
that's a
Right.
I
good
mean,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
point.
like
Yes. Yes.
sometimes
Hmm.
all the groomsmen and and the fathers go and it's a thing. But if his
Right.
daddy wasn't there, why the fuck you and the
Are
brother-in-law there?
you?
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Hmm.
no,
Nobody invited
no.
you.
And
Yeah.
if me and all my crew do coke, then that's on us. Like you can't
That's
be
what the
getting
fuck we
out there.
do.
Now we shouldn't, but that's not cool.
We,
He
yeah,
Yeah.
was
we're not
We
doing no
wrong.
shouldn't.
coke though. The car ain't gonna let us.
No,
No.
The car's not gonna
no.
let us do the coke.
Mm-mm.
No.
We're not
No.
allowed.
But that was on them. He was just all in their business. Then they outed him. That was hilarious to me. Hey man,
You have a coke plug.
Yeah, here he is. This
That's
is
Mm.
who we get
him.
the coke. Oh yeah, here he is right here,
A
man.
whole
hey,
plug
This is the
that
guy we
all the
got the coke
friends
from.
know
man,
Remember?
about.
This is
thank you
your
for
friend.
sending me whatever he sent him. Yeah.
It's your
Like
friend.
he on
All
your
That's
the
where we get
mailing
the
friends know
coke
list
who
from.
your
for the
coke plug
holidays.
is.
Yeah.
That's
That's your
because
homeboy.
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
that's because
crazy. It
everybody
was
All
was
I
it
could
coke
was
out
think
there.
funny.
was, all I could think
And
It
was
was
the
hyper.
car
funny.
would have made us go
Hyper
home.
though.
She would really made us go
Yeah,
home. We
Oh
would have to
yeah.
get our
Oh
we would have
purses
left the
no.
club.
Even just
and we
if you
would have had
want
to
to
go
talk
home.
about it, let's go. Cause if
Yeah,
that's how you feel,
Yeah.
I need to go home.
Get
Y'all ain't
get
going
your
yeah.
nowhere.
shit.
I'm gonna go.
Get
But
your
y'all
I'm
shit.
come
finna
You
home.
go.
going home?
You can stay, but I'm finna go.
We not doing coke.
That's all.
Nothing with no CO.
Not
No.
okay.
Not Coca Cola either.
None of it.
Damn.
None. If
We
it
only
just
She
drinking
only
if it
want
Sprite
just
and
sounds like
water.
coke, I'm not a
weed.
part of it.
She don't want no coke right now.
No,
Uh-uh.
never.
Mm-mm.
She don't want to do no lines.
We might do this.
None.
Yep.
Even
That's
this.
it.
Hey.
No
I
white
take some
girl.
white sands though. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
yes, and Blue Waters.
Damn.
And the blue waters, yes.
Damn.
Well, you people, not my people, not your people, but you people
You people.
on Netflix. This is fresh off the press. Everybody's talking about Eddie Murphy, Neil Loney Hill, Lauren London, and the rest. What are we giving you people?
I gave it 3. Um, I liked it. It was an enjoyable movie. It was funny. It was thought provoking in not too of an offensive way. You know what I mean? It was like pushing a little bit, but not too much. Kind of like King. It was a Kenya Barris kind of thing. That's how he writes to me.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I liked it.
You said 3?
Yeah, 3. Sorry,
No, I just missed it.
3.
I actually will also give it 3. I thought it was funny. I laughed in a few places. I really enjoyed the characters that were in the movie itself. I think they did a good job. Now there was lack of chemistry for
Oh
sure
yeah.
between the main characters that was supposed to be in so much love that these two groups of cultures are supposed to mesh together when they can't mesh good together. But I digress. I'll give it 3.
Mhm. So I like this movie on account of the characters, the actors that were in the movie. It was a star-studded cast. I was excited to see Mike Epps and
Oh yeah.
Kim Whitley and
Was the
those
uncle.
folks. You know, I was excited for the cameos that were in the movie. So I gave it a 3.5.
Oh, okay.
Um
Okay.
to
So you
make
gonna
Like a
say
sure.
3.62.
8 or something?
What's she finna say?
Shut
Uh,
up. Oh, 3.5 on account of I did like the acting. Like the chemistry sucked between Laura London and Jonah Hill for sure. But aside from that, everybody's acting was great. I got the message of it. It was delivered well for me and was a really fun watch. It was funny and it was very entertaining. So 3.5 for me.
Yeah, I enjoyed this movie as well. It made me laugh. I enjoyed the relationship that Ezra and Mo had. I enjoyed that. I thought they had a very real friendship, and they didn't really pull any punches. I like the fact that they referred to Jonah Hill as nigga several times in this movie.
Yep.
Um,
Me too.
I also
Cause
like the
nigga
um,
white
don't mean
married went
black.
white. That was my favorite part.
Nigga don't
yes.
mean black. It means ignorant person. And
Nope,
he
and
Let them
he
said
know.
fully
it a
accepted
lot
it.
of
He was
times.
like, "Yep," and even while giving him advice, Mo would call him and he'd be like, "Yep, what? I'm listening. I'm tuned in to what you're saying." Like
Mm-hmm.
it didn't even phase him because to him he heard it as a term what it was meant to be, which was a term of endearment. So I
Mm-hmm.
enjoyed that aspect very much.
Too here.
I
Mm-hmm.
like this movie and I would recommend to watch it. I am giving it 3.5 plus.
Mm.
and there it is. You people, it's coming away with a solid 3 blunts from the smoke screen crew. Like I say, this is fresh off the press. It's on Netflix. Go check it out. I thought it was great. I laughed. It's a funny movie. Watch it with your family. I watched this with my mom and aunt. We was chuckling. So,
I watched it with my kids and I watched it with the fam. Yeah, we was laughing.
yeah, man, little family vibe. And that'll do it. Next week, same bat time, same bat channel, the smoke screen crew. And we out.
Yeah.
Bye,
Peace.
y'all.
Bye,
Bye.
y'all.
Bye.